Hi everybody, it's Danielle with Inspire Me to DIY, and today we are going to make a Pottery Barn-inspired pillow. Now if you saw my post like a half hour ago, maybe a little bit more, I put the picture of the Pottery Barn pillow, which I absolutely love, but it was $56. I'm not paying $56 for any pillow, and I think it was just the cover. It didn't even come with the pillow insert. So no, I'm not going to do that. While I'm thinking about it, let me see if I can get there. I put my do not disturb on. Don't you love technology? It's amazing. So I know I'm like all over the place today. It's super windy and things keep banging against the house and make me just a little, so I'm just, I said a little prayer this morning, just hoping everything's going to be good. So it's just, weather's been crazy here, but not anywhere near like it's been up north. So I'll take the rain and the wind any day. And it's in the 70s, so heck yeah. So I went to Joann Fabrics and I bought this fleecy material. Can you see it? It's real soft and it's stuff that you'd make a teddy bear out of. They didn't have red, which is what I was looking for, but they have this beautiful pink. They had this mauve-y color that I've already made a pillow out of, which turned out amazing. And then they had this off-white. They had white too, but I like the off-white Sherpy stuff. Sherpy? Anyways, I got a yard each, which I could probably make 4 good pillows out of a yard. And they were on sale, 40% off. I think they were, I got my sales slip here somewhere. Yes, hold on. Oh, geez. They were $16.99 and I got them for $10.19 a yard. So I could make 12 pillows for the price of that, and instead of $56 a piece. Oh, so, oops, I need to keep my pink one out. That's the one I want to use today. I love this light pink. Now you can also cut out 2 giant hearts and sew them together and stuff them with fiberfill and just have a heart-shaped pillow. That was also on Pottery Barn. I don't remember how much that one was. It was a little less because it didn't have a pillow insert. It was just stuffed with fiberfill. But I also posted the pillow covers that I bought from Amazon. I got 2 of them, 20 by 20 for around $16. So that is a really good price there too. Now, I love my husband to death. He just informed me that we're going to IKEA tonight. So I'm pretty excited about that, or this afternoon, I should say, because they have down pillow inserts, which I used to buy them by the ton because I used to sell pillows. But hey, Steve. But we're going to IKEA. Their pillow inserts are $8 for a 20 by 20. Anywhere else, they're around $50 to $60. So I go to IKEA every time I can and just load up on those pillow inserts. They fit these pillows just perfectly. And every pillow I have in this house has that pillow insert in there because they're just real cozy. I love it. So what I did is I have large sheets of paper that I got at a newspaper office. It's just the ends of the reams of paper that they use to print their newspaper. And I got stacks and stacks of them for free. They just wanted to get rid of them. Now, if you don't have access to that, Hobby Lobby has the papers already cut, that if you buy something breakable, they wrap it all in there. Well, every time I buy something breakable, I keep that paper also. But today I have 1 sheet of it in here because you want to protect the back part of your pillow, because we're going to glue on this and you don't want to glue your pillow together because then you couldn't get a pillow insert in there. So 1 piece is in there and then another one is here. So I just cut out, folded it in half, cut out my heart and got it just how I wanted it, which is this. And I laid it on my pillow cover to make sure it was going to look right. And I think that's pretty much perfect for the size that I want. So I've already made a mauve one, and I'll show you that one at the end because it takes a while for the glue to dry, so I won't be able to really show this one finished right away. I mean, I can hold it up, but that's about it. The hardest part of this whole project is cutting out your fleece because it leaves little fuzzies everywhere. I'm going to put this off to the side. It leaves little fuzzies everywhere, and they get up in your nose, and that's why I'm like, ah. So let me show you how much a yard is. I mean, whew, it is a lot of fabric, a lot. And I don't remember the width of this, but it's a yard long. So I'm going to put this upside down because I'm going to draw on it. It's hard to, I mean, you can pin this to this and just cut around it, but I'm going to draw mine. It's just easier for me. And I have a little salvaged edge there. That doesn't really show on the outside, so it's okay if you leave that part in there. Now, I tried a pencil, it didn't work. I tried a ballpoint pen, it works somewhat, but a Sharpie marker works the best. So I'm just going to draw around my Sharpie, or my heart, my Sharpie. And you might get fuzzies on the end of your Sharpie, so you might have to clean it off. Because I'm telling you, this stuff just is fuzzy everywhere. In fact, the cat has been chasing around fuzzy pieces all morning. She's got something cornered in my bedroom. I'm afraid to look, but she has been sitting there for quite a while, and she makes these crazy noises. And I don't doubt with all the rain that we've had that critters are trying to get in just to get out of the rain. So that's probably what she's got going. And it's, you know, probably a bug of some kind. But she will sit there and wait it out for hours. There's a lot of fuzzy on the end of this. And I want to clean that off because if you leave that on there, it will tend to stick. And when you want to do your next project to use the fine tip to draw with, it won't work. All right, this one does not want to, the cap doesn't want to stay on. So make sure that you clean your Sharpie off when you're done. So I'm just going to put my paper heart over here. So can you see? Perfect heart. It took me a while to trim it and get it just how I wanted it. But I think it's pretty good. And it's pretty close to the Pottery Barn one. Coffee is so good today. Now, to pick up your fuzzies, when you lay this on your pillow cover, after you cut it, you're going to have a lot of fuzzies. And to get rid of those once your project is done, I like to take tape, or you can take duct tape. Just wrap it around your hand and pat all where your fuzzies are because it's really good at taking it all off. Now, this is what I use to cut out my paper heart. These are my paper cutting scissors. They work amazing. I think I got them at Hobby Lobby on sale, but they were not cheap, or they were not expensive. These are cheap scissors. I think I paid $2 a piece for them for a set of 3, so $6 for the set. But these work great on paper. They do not work. They will gum the heck out of your fabric. They just will not cut. Once you cut anything with paper, it's no good for fabric anymore. These are my Gingers scissors, shears. However, my mom always called them shears. So anyways, that's what these are. And these were around, I think $40 they are now. These were given to me, so I treasure these with everything. These are my fabric cutting scissors. I never cut paper with these. So what you're going to do is, I tried to just cut the backing and not the fuzzy, and that didn't work out so good. So I'm just going to start cutting through and cutting out my heart. And then, I mean, this project is so simple. We'll probably be done rather quickly. Okay. Well, So I was hoping that they'd had this in red, and they probably do at a different Joann Fabrics, but the one I went to did not, and probably because it's close to Valentine's Day, anything heart-shaped or anything is going to be hard to find. I started buying all of my Valentine stuff before Christmas, and you wonder why they have that stuff out before Christmas. It's because if you wait, you're not going to be able to find it. It won't be anywhere. So especially if you're a maker, you've got to get things ahead of time. I started shopping for my Christmas stuff before Halloween because Hobby Lobby didn't have it out, but I saw it way up on the top. So I started scouting out what I wanted, and as soon as I knew that they had it on the floor, I went. Because I'm not the only maker in town, so everybody's going to go and try to get their stuff. Now, I went to Michael's yesterday. Everything Christmas, I think, was crazy. It was like 90% off. And they had a lot of stuff left, so I was really surprised. The candle behind me, it's coppery red, so it goes great with my Valentine decor, and it's an apple scent. But I also got a beautiful green one that's balsam. So, and those were $20 and they were 70% off. So yeah, everything was 70, not 90. So I got them for $6 and I got 2 of them. So perfect. All right. Look. See now, you see these fuzzies everywhere? Oh yeah. Yep. I'm going to get this out of the way. And this is my heart. Now, got my pillow cover right here. And this is how this is going to look. Now, if you, like I was saying, if you cut out 2 of these and just make a heart-shaped pillow, that's perfect also. I think that would turn out so cute. In fact, I think I'm going to make one of every color that I have and put them on my sofa. I'm having a little issue trying to find the center. It's got this line down here where it was folded, but I know that's not center. And I don't want this to be off center. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue half and put it on here. If you just lay it out how you want it, got about this here and about a little bit more down here. I like to eyeball everything. I mean, you can get your tape measure out and just measure it all out. Hey, Sherry, how's it going? Good afternoon. Did you guys get that storm that they were talking about with all the snow and everything? We hear a lot about stuff like that down here because most of the people here aren't from here, so they want to know what's going on in their hometowns. All right. Okay, so I think that's pretty good on the half. Well, there, now it is. Whatever. I just want to make sure that down here and up here is pretty close. So I am going to flip it over. And I'm going to put my fabric glue. And I use Aleene's Fabric Fusion. It is perfect. Oh, just a dusting of snow. You got the high winds today too? It's crazy here. Sometimes you feel, or it sounds like something's hitting the house so hard. I've got a lot of palm trees around, so it could be that, but gee whiz. Okay, Fabric Fusion, squirrel. This works really good, fabric to fabric. I wouldn't use it fabric to glass or fabric to anything else, metal, but fabric to fabric, this works great. If you find that this is not working for you, I have my hot glue gun over here plugged in and ready to go. But I know since I did one ahead of time that the Fabric Fusion worked perfect. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go around the edge of my heart. And I know I've got a little bit left in here. Come on, there it goes. And this will also seal the edges so they won't fray out. The Pottery Barn one was sewed onto the pillow cover, and they used that really thick satin stitch, which, yeah, that makes it nicer, but it doesn't make it $56 nicer. I just, no. I love Pottery Barn. Don't get me wrong. I go all around the store a lot. I mean, I go, there's one and it's not real close to me, but it's not far from where I work. So I go a lot just to see what's new. I want to touch it. I want to look at it, and I want to take pictures of it because I'm going to go home and I'm going to make the thing for not $56. I love upscale home decor. I'm not much into the farmhouse chippy paint stuff off of your stuff, which I know that's huge right now, but growing up as a kid, we had that stuff everywhere. And so I really don't want it now. I want bright and clean and freshly painted and high-end stuff in my house. Now, I don't want to pay the high-end prices, but I like that sort of stuff. So I will go and I'll get a can of paint and I'll buy something chippy that I really like, and I'll paint the thing and make it nice and clean and white and bright to fit my taste. Now, if you see something and you're really into shabby, but you see something that's all beautiful and clean and white and bright, sand it down. There's just so many things you can do looking at less expensive things to make it look high end. And my whole philosophy is I want beautiful things in my home. I want things to make me feel warm and cozy. And a home is just my happy place. But I don't want to do it for a lot of money because who's got a lot of money, especially these days when groceries are insane. Okay, I have half of it glued down, so I'm just going to bring it around. I know that it's centered now because I folded everything in half. So now I'm just going to flip the rest of it. Oh. And it's not completely stuck down yet. It does take a while. You've got to have some drying time in there. And make sure that you glue inside your fabric enough, not so close to the edges that it's going to ooze out, because that's not going to look pretty. Okay. You got to hold your mouth just right. That's what my mama would have said. There we go. 18 minutes. 18 minutes. That's all it took. Now you're going to have all these fuzzies around the edge. They're going to pull off like that. I mean, there's just going to be a bunch. So I'm going to pull some now just so I don't have it later. I have some glue on my hands. That'll be fun. I'm going to look like a sheep when I'm done. Bright pink sheep. Wouldn't this look great in hot pink if you could find the hot pink fleece? I think it would look amazing. My living room is mostly white because I like to switch out for the seasons. I like to switch out for the holidays, and all of that is done with my pillows, my slip covers on my sofas, and curtains. I have really inexpensive curtains that I buy when they're on sale, especially from IKEA. And because I have 10-foot ceilings, so I need at least 9-foot curtains because I hang my curtain rod not all the way to the ceiling, but about a foot down. So those are not expensive. Those are not cheap. And I have to buy them when they're on sale because, dang, there's some that I would love to have, those pinch pleats that are just so beautiful, and they're $100 a panel, and I need 4 for this window. I'm not paying $400 for curtains. Never. I I don't care if I'm a gajillionaire. I'm not paying $400 for curtains when I can make them so much cheaper or buy them on sale. Okay, so this is where the tape comes in handy because I have little fuzzies everywhere. And you can't really see it with this color, but with that darker mauve, you can see it everywhere. Now I'm just going to do it like this, but if you wrap it around your hand and then just do this with your hand all over the place, it works out really good. Okay. See, I got quite a bit of fuzz off already. So once it dries, and I would let it dry a couple of hours. There's my pillow. Super simple. I love it. Here's my mauve one, has got fuzzies everywhere. Here's my mauve one that's already dry. Don't you love it? Now, you could even do this. I wouldn't do it with this fleecy material. I would get maybe a furry material that doesn't shed so much, but you could cut out a heart and put it right on a sweater. I think that would look phenomenal. Even do the little patches on the shoulder, or these are not shoulders, these are elbows. So do a little patch on the elbow. Wouldn't that look sweet? You don't have to sew. If you don't know how to sew, don't sew them. If you do, sew them. I mean, it would look great. But for a cute Valentine sweater, especially if you're going to a Valentine dance, or we have a lot of that stuff around here. Or if you're just going out for dinner for Valentine's Day, put it on a cute sweater. I think that would look amazing. So I can't believe in 20 minutes we have it all done. Here are my 2 pillow covers. So what do you guys think? Aren't they beautiful? I love them. All right, so that's all I've got for this Saturday. I have projects all over my table, and let me show you what I've got planned. This was also something I bought at Michael's for 70% off. Now looks like it's knitted, which it is factory knitted, and it's ribbon, but I am going to cover some of my candles. Have you seen where they have the candle holder? This is an awful small one, but they have the candle holder and it's wrapped in a sweater, like a sweater sleeve for winter. This is perfect. This was $20, so I got it for $6 for 6 feet. So $1 a foot. Not bad, because this really looks like a knitted sleeve. So what I would do is I would just double it up, in right sides together, and I would glue these edges and then turn it around. And so it is a nice sleeve to put your candle in. Perfect. So that's one of the projects I have. I also have like the little frame that we used last week to do the winter wreath for my winter decor. One of these. I bought these on Amazon. I think there were 6 of them for, I don't remember how much, but they've got the little lip in there. So it's like a little frame. I'm going to put a piece of scrapbook paper and then cover heart shape, make a heart shape and cover the whole thing in pink buttons or white buttons, pearly buttons. So that's another project I want to do. And I might do these throughout the week. We might get back together throughout the week. But on Amazon, look at these buttons. These are just all pink pearly buttons. And I bought a set of white ones too that I didn't bring out here. But wouldn't that be great on there? Just make it into a heart shape. I think it's going to be perfect. So we're going to get together and do all the things, all the fun stuff for Valentine's Day, because you know what? I think Valentine's Day is just something to look forward to in the middle of winter. Even if it's, maybe a Hallmark holiday or whatever you want to call it. Look at even my coaster. Whatever you want to call Valentine's Day, could be just a made-up holiday, but I think it was made to help us get through winter. Something to look forward to, something to make for a craft, or to make earrings or decorate your clothes or whatever. Just something to look forward to in the middle of winter. And I cherish that. I think that is a great thing, and I will make all the things and put it on video and show to all y'all. So if you feel the same way I do and you just want something to look forward to in the middle of the cold and the gray and the yuck, embrace Valentine's Day, because it's fun. And who doesn't like fun? So, all right, I'm off my soapbox. It's not cold here, but it's windy. And so coffee always works, and maybe a little protein bar or something. I've been working really hard trying to lose these few extra Christmas pounds. I don't know how you can gain 7 pounds for Christmas and it takes you 7 months to get it off, but just in time to go around again. So have a great day, and I hope to see you up, guys, all this week doing all the things that we're going to do. Talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.